I work so hard and then I feel ashamed of all of the work I put out. I have a history of feeling this way, but the reason why I'm making this video right now on this channel is because I'm really feeling it with starting this new channel. I'm gonna share with you guys all of the thoughts I've been going through, and I've had this fear pop in and out of my head around whether or not I should share this because I'm scared that people are gonna be judgmental and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're overreacting. You're weak. You're whatever. You're insert name, whatever." And sorry, I'm really tired. It's 1 a.m. But you know what? I'm gonna throw that all out. I'm just gonna let those people talk, and the people who get it will get it, and the people who don't get it but want to understand will try to understand. So here we go. So every time I create a video, every time I edit a video, my brain just notices every little thing that's wrong. It's literally the song, and I always find, yeah, I always find something wrong. And this has always happened since I made minute-long videos on TikTok, but now that the videos are up to 30 minutes or 30 plus minutes, that's just kicked into overdrive. So one of the worries that I have is I have this channel that I've had since 2011, since I was in, I believe, summer after fourth grade, since I was 9 years old. And there's some old videos on there, and that's like been my viewing account for my whole life until now. And I have like 9,000 comments on there. I checked, and I one time got a comment on there that said, I don't know, I was in this argument with some guy, and this guy commented, "Oh, I just checked your profile and it said 2011. I thought you were a little kid," something along those lines, "but you're not." As if to say, like, I don't know, as if to be, this is so dumb. No, it's not dumb, but as if to judge me for when my channel was made. That was the gist of the comment. And the older the channel, the more respect I was given. And so that little comment from years ago stuck into my head and has been following me around every day since then. And it makes me want to delete my other channel. And I don't think I'm going to, because I don't think that's a smart decision. And there are like so many comments on there that I value that I don't think I should delete. But like I have this pestering thought of like, delete your channel, like my main channel. And it's like, delete your channel and switch it over to the old one because it looks better. People will respect you more. People will think you're cooler. People will be more impressed when the channel says created in 2011. And I keep thinking like, oh, there are old comments on there. If people see those old comments connected to your videos, they'll be more impressed because they'll get to see where you came from. They'll be more impressed when they see these old videos on your channel from 2011 because it shows more of your history. It shows more of your story. It makes you look cooler. It makes you look more impressive. The people will be more impressed. You have to switch the channel over. You have to delete your main channel and switch it over to this 2011 channel. And I don't know if this is making sense to you guys. I don't know if you guys are following, but I hope you guys are. And this is the best that I can explain at the moment in the emotional state that I'm in. And when I started my political channel, that question came up again. Should I use that 2011 channel and like refurbish it for my political channel, or should I create a new political channel? And I chose to create a new political channel, but that worry just kept pounding me in the head like, oh, you need to switch it, you need to switch it, you need to check your old comments. And like I literally spent a few hours just looking through my old channel, my 2011 channel, and like looking through all those comments and thinking like, oh, do I want this on my political channel? Do I want these comments attached to my political channel? Does it make me look cooler? Does it make me look more impressive to people? Does it make me look whatever? And I was like, I spent hours doing that. And like, and another worry that pestered me was in my launch video on this channel, at the very end, I said, I show speed as opposed to speed. And that just was, and that worry just pestered me so much because Speed is his name. I Show Speed is the name of the channel. And I said I show speed, and I had this worrying, this like, this thought pestering me, pounding me, saying, oh, people are gonna judge you for saying I show speed instead of speed. You know, people are gonna judge you, people are gonna look down on you, they're gonna think you're dumb, they're gonna think you're stupid, they're gonna think you're a lesser type of person, they're gonna look down on you. And like, it was just a thought that was like making me so anxious and like eating away at me, and it was just stuck to me. Like, it was like a sticky thought that was just following me throughout the day, throughout the night. And it was like, I was like, oh, should I edit that video? Should I edit that video? And I don't know, it's just like, I'm saying this not to complain or anything. I'm saying this because I feel like if I don't, my struggles will have happened in vain. And I want you guys to know what I go through. When you guys watch this political channel, I want you guys to know this is what I'm battling through, and this is what it took to upload those videos. Like, this is not a new occurrence, you guys. This is not a new problem. Like, this feels normal to me because I've been dealing with this my whole life. And if anything, it was way, way, way worse into my childhood, and I've just been working at myself out of it my whole life. And like, I'm like in the best spot I've been in now. But I mean, I've uploaded over 1,000 videos to the internet, I think. And I mean, each one of those times I uploaded, I was battling like these same thoughts and these same worries and these same emotions. And I don't know, nobody knew about it. And I feel like I deserve more credit because it's like, there was so much more I was battling than just creating the video. And I could go into so many more stories of thoughts like this, but maybe that's for the main channel. But I feel like you guys would get scared and like be concerned for me. But I actually went to therapy for these problems last year. I was at my university, and the therapist told me that I'm experiencing something called generalized anxiety disorder and obsessive compulsive personality disorder. And basically, the way I would describe those to you is, because of childhood trauma, my brain has been trained to sound the alarm bells whenever anything is a little bit off. And whenever my brain believes that it will be judged, or it will be made fun of, or it will be criticized or attacked, my brain sounds the alarm bells. And now I think it has just become trigger happy in sounding the alarm bells because of what I've been through. And it's what my current thought patterns are just a holdover from my past life, my childhood. And now I'm trying to unlearn that. You know, my brain was just helping me survive. I'm here right now, so clearly it did help me survive. And OCPD is basically the stereotype of OCD, where like, oh, everything has to be neat, everything has to be perfect, or it's gonna like bother me. And it doesn't bother me just because it looks ugly. It bothers me because I feel like I'm going to be criticized for it. I feel like I'm going to be judged for it. I feel like I'm going to be made fun of for it. I feel like there will be social consequences for being a little bit imperfect, for saying I show speed instead of speed. And that's not unreasonable of my brain. That's just literally something that it learned from my past experiences. And yeah, maybe that could give you some hints into what my life was like, or has been like. And oh my gosh, if I told you some of the stories that I have from my past, then you guys would be concerned. I feel like, and that's not funny, and I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just like an automatic response that I have, or that I've gotten into the habit of doing, especially when I'm uncomfortable. But anyways, I know that I smile a lot to you guys when I'm talking to you guys and when I talk to people. That's because I'm happy to talk to people. But when the camera's off, or when I walk away from people, then a lot of the times I have thoughts stuck in my head that are just pestering me that I can't get rid of and that I just have to deal with. And I have worries that are pestering me that I know I shouldn't be worrying about, but I can't. I can't get rid of them, or they'll just get stronger. You can't fight them, or they'll get stronger. And that's just what I have to live with in my daily life, and that's what I've always had to live with. And I guess I'm like trying to give. I guess I'm just saying I feel like I deserve more credit because like all the things I've done, even though I've been beaten down by these worries and anxious thoughts that I know are unreasonable. And I think what I've accepted is I don't have to feel good about the work I put out, right? It's okay to not be okay. You know the famous saying, it's okay to not be okay? That's what that means. It means that your brain is not, your emotions are not always correct. Just because I feel ashamed of a piece of work I put out, I feel ashamed of a mistake, doesn't necessarily mean it was bad, right? Your emotions could be incorrect. They could be misfiring. They could be just sounding the alarm bells when there are no alarm bells that need to be sounded. And, you can't listen to your emotions all the time. You can take them into consideration. You should take them into consideration, but you can't be controlled by them. You can't just obey them no matter what. You know what I mean? You have to question them and act in spite of them, act against them sometimes when you deem necessary. And yeah, and so I guess I'm accepting that I don't have to feel proud of my work. You don't have to feel proud of everything you post. I don't have to feel it's okay. If an imperfection bothers me, that's fine. Just don't touch it. Let it happen. Let it be. Let it go. And move on to the next one, because just know logically that that video is okay. And as long as I know logically that that video is okay, then I should just move forward no matter how my brain subjectively feels about it. You know what I mean? I think that's emotional intelligence. And please don't comment advice. I don't need it. I already know the solution. It's leaving imperfections in the video on purpose and thereby forcing myself to get comfortable with imperfections. That's what I've been doing, and that's like if you saw my procrastination video on my main channel, you would know that that's what I've been doing. And yeah, I don't need a advice or a solution. I'm just saying this in case you are going through it too. I mean, whenever I go through these things, I look up on Google like if anyone else is going through it, and a lot of the times I can't find anyone. I can't find anyone else who is going through it, going through these same things, and it makes me feel like there's something defective about me. It makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. It makes me feel like I am a defective human being. And I know that's not true. Um and I'm like, okay, maybe I have to step up to the plate and I have to be the one to share these things. I have to be the ones to share my experiences and be the sacrifice that helps everyone. And I think that this is fitting to go on the political channel because politics is about making people feel seen. Politics is about making invisible people feel visible. Politics is about being the voice for the people who can't speak up for themselves, being the voice for people who don't have a voice. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. If anyone is going through this, then you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you. This is normal human stuff, and we're gonna get through this. I don't know if I forgot to say something, but I'm just gonna end it here because I feel like I said everything. But yeah, if I'm gonna do a political channel, then this is politics. This video is politics, and so it fits on this channel. And I don't know, I hope this video helps someone. Because I needed a video like this, and that's why I'm making it. What I'm learning throughout my YouTube journey is most of the time people don't need advice. They just need validation. And validation builds confidence because it makes you realize that you are a whole human being. You are a full human being, no matter what problems you're going through, right? And you can do anything. You know, you're not defective. You are enough.